If you are looking for Ultimate Team coins, I have the place for you. Head on over to easymuckcoin.com where you can purchase coins for as little as $45 a mil. I did not stutter. Link is in the description. Use code GS for 5% off. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Just welcome back to another Madden 21 video. And boy, oh boy, was I excited last night, 7 p.m. Eastern, because I seen the legends that they were dropping. And since we just made the transition to the Raiders theme, they went ahead and dropped arguably the best player in the game. In the game. Like, if you had to build your team around one specific card and you chose Richard Gannon, I could understand why. This guy is flat out phenomenal. Let's take a look at why he's going for. Well, I got him for 1.1. He's probably like 900K now, but he's gonna be highly sought after because we're gonna explain why in a bit. So he has 87 speed for us. All right, let me make sure I have, because I'll be swapping things for squads. Make sure we have. Okay, our 30 Raiders. So he has 87 speed, which is really, really, really good speed. Now, obviously, it's not Lamar Jackson. I'm not going to hit a read option and potentially take a 74-yard touchdown, run. Obviously, that's not his game style. But 87 speed is very generous for Rich Gannon. That is, very close to 90. That's just going to allow him to, I could potentially take a read option for, 10 yards, 10, 15 yards if I catch you snoozing. If there's no spy and everything breaks down, he's very well capable, depending on how far away your defenders are, of getting some very good yardage. But that speed is it's good pocket speed. It's good speed to where, oh snap, your left end went ahead and block shedded. He's about to crash down and sack my life away. He has enough speed to be able to just get enough separation, run away, throw the ball out of bounds. Little things like that are important. Where when you have a pocket passer, if he's very, very, very slow, like Drew Brees, Tom Brady, those guys don't really have the speed to really take off, run to the outside, throw the ball away. Rich Gannon has that. He's able to get 99 throw power, 94 short, 93 medium, 97 deep, 98 throw under pressure, with throw on the run being 93 and play action being 93. So the guy is just flat out phenomenal when it comes to his throw power. Obviously, really good speed. But this is why he's highly sought after. He is the only option in the game that gets both Gunslinger and Hot Route Master. Now, let me tell you why these two things are important. Hot Route Master, obviously, for only 2 AP, it allows you to give additional hot routes to every single option on the field. It replaces tight end apprentice for your tight ends. It replaces slot apprentice for your inside guys. It replaces outside apprentice for your outside options. It replaces backfield master, running back apprentice. So you're able to just add corners, double moves. You're able to add C routes and deep post and post itself and all these table routes and trail routes and crossers, and you're able to just add so much more to your offense with Hot Route Master. Now, since he is the only QB in the game that can get both, Gunslinger is important for the extra velocity on bullet passes. Now, his release is pretty good by itself. It's pretty good. It's definitely pretty good. But Gunslinger just allows the ball to be a very direct beeline to the receiver. It doesn't really loft in the air that much. And let me tell you, without Gunslinger, I don't really care for the faster throwing animation. I could do without that. Winding up sometimes does suck when you got a deep throw. But the most important thing that people, I don't really think, talk about a lot about Gunslinger. People just want Gunslinger, for the faster throwing animation. Get the ball, quicker out of the, I get that. But the velocity on the bullet passes is enormous because, again, the ball doesn't loft up. And that's a big difference between an interception or a 25-yard, completion. Absolutely huge. And he's also the first person in the game to be able to get the ability protected. Now, Protected is stronger pass blocking from all offensive linemen. I already went in the lab. I already tested it out. Last year, Protected worked against edge threat. It worked against pass rush elite. It even worked on RPOs. Last year, pass rush elite activated on RPOs because technically it is a pass option. So even if it's you hand the ball off, they would still shed and be able to make a play because they're shedding on their pass rush ability. I tested it out and it does not work the same this year. If you have, for whatever reason, inside stuff blows up RPOs, even if it's a stretch RPO, like inside stuff is just going to light up every single time, throw the guy out the way. And Protected does not negate that, not like how it did last year. Same with no outsiders. It does not negate anything on RPOs how it did last year. But Protected does work very well against pass rushing chems, double or nothing, or edge threat. Now we tested it. I've called shotgun about 30 passes, and edge threat twice. Lit up immediately and sacked me right away. Like he lit up as soon as I hiked the ball. He shed it. He got a sack. That happened twice. Every other play, no shed. You can obviously tell it works. You're going to get a lot more time in the pocket. Double or nothing never lit up once. Literally did not light up once. Now, there were still sheds that obviously happened, right? If I'm in the pocket 3 to 4 seconds, eventually they're just going to shed, right? Double or nothing is very good at the shed happening mid-play, where if edge threat does not activate immediately on the snap, it's just not going to activate mid-play. It just never does. It's either it lights up and you're going to get an insta-shed right away, or you just got to hope for their pass rush attributes for them to get a shed because, edge threat is never going to activate 2 seconds into the play. Double or nothing will. Double or nothing can get completely stuffed at the line of scrimmage. 2 seconds into the play, you'll see it light up, they'll animate, and then they come off the line free. Not once did that happen with Protected. So if you pass the ball a lot, Protected is definitely pretty glitchy, but I don't see too many people using that because of Gunslinger hot route combination is just insane. I've been rocking slot apprentices, route techs for quite some time. So now I can take off slot apprentice off of Dion. I could take slot apprentice off of Lance Allworth, and that right there was 2 AP, 1 apiece. And now I can, have hot routes to everybody on the field. My tight ends, my wide receivers, my running backs, everyone on the field, which is pretty glitchy. And again, the Gunslinger style velocity throws is very, very, very important to me because I definitely look for deeper throws, and I need those to just be kind of just not hang in the air. And that's what Rich Gannon is going to be able to provide. So he is definitely the most sought after, I would like to think, quarterback in the game right now. He's just insane. I'm definitely happy that we already had him, souped up. Now, I bought the limited over the power-up version because the 95 was going for $1 million, and the non-limited version was going for 1.1. So I'll spend extra 100K because I would have to spend 100K on training power him up anyways. So he was dropped today. We are going to have gameplay with him later on tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And then they also dropped Troy Vincent. So these are actually the first 96s overall in the game. Troy Vincent or Rich Gannon. Gannon is shy under $1 million. Troy Vincent, I'm going to pass on just because he is a zone archetype and he gets deep knockout KO. He gets it for 3 instead of 2, but he looks really good. He's able to get 96 speed. His zone is obviously fantastic, 199. His coverage is just insane. It's just ability wise for my defense. He's just not going to fit because his AP is more than the man-to-man guys. But anyways, man, look out for tomorrow's gameplay. We're going to have Rich Gannon gameplay. I'm definitely looking forward, to being able to now have everyone being able to put your tight end on a crosser against man-to-man coverage is huge. So now I can do that. I can now still utilize playmaker and route tech and things like that. So who would have thunk that Rich Gannon would be the most OP card in the game? Like, who would have thunk? And he is. He's absolutely insane. We're going to have gameplay tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your weekend. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your school break. Hopefully you guys are ready for some football tomorrow. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and be signing out, man. Appreciate the love and support as always. Until next time. Peace.